I'm sorry. Mrs. Komachi is really bossy. She's so picky about trivial things, and sometimes acts like she's in charge. But she's usually right, so I put up with it. Okay, I'm going, I say, and bow to take my leave. While walking across the shop floor, I stop to straighten some clothes that I happen to notice are out of place. Excuse me, a customer calls. I turn round to see a lady in a frumpy old down jacket with a frayed backpack. Even though she must be as old as Mrs. Komachi, she doesn't have any makeup on. Which one do you like best? She asks, and holds up two knitted tops in turn, a mulberry V-neck followed by a light brown turtleneck. In women's wear, we don't make a point of approaching customers as the staff at in-store boutiques do. I'm really glad of that, but if a customer asks for help, then of course I have to assist. Let me see, I say, looking at each one to compare them, secretly wishing I'd ignored the untidy shelf and gone straight out on my break. I point to the mulberry top. This one's nice, don't you think? Very elegant. Do you think so? It's not too flamboyant for me. No, not at all. But if you're looking for something less conspicuous, the brown one would be nice and warm around the neck. But I think it might be a bit drab. And so on and so on. The pointless exchange drags on. I ask if she'd like to try the tops on, but no, that's too much trouble. I have to stop myself from sighing. Touching the mulberry top, I say to her, "This is a lovely colour, and it really suits you, I think." "You do?" The customer stares at it for a long time, then looks up. At last, is she going to make up her mind? "Well, I suppose I'll take it," she says, and goes off to pay for it at the till. Hooray! I fold the brown turtleneck and return it to the shelf. There go 15 minutes of my precious break down the drain. As I'm heading through the staff exit at the rear, one of the girls from a brand boutique on the same floor brushes past me. She's wearing a gorgeous moss green and white country-style check skirt that flares out and swings as she walks. She has her hair up in a cute bun to complete the look. I wonder if her clothes are from the boutique. Uniforms aren't compulsory for boutique staff. They can wear their own clothes. Having girls like that around makes even Eden feel a bit more of a cool place. I collect the vinyl tote bag with my lunch things in it from the locker room, then head for the staff canteen. It has a pretty limited lunch menu, soba or udon noodles, curry or a weekly special set lunch that always has something deep fried. I ordered lunch from the canteen a few times, but then I got my head bitten off once by the woman in the kitchen when I told her she'd made a mistake with my order. So now I buy a sandwich or savoury roll at a convenience store on the way to work. Women's blouses dot the room in splashes of pink, among the men in their white shirts and boutique staff in casual dress. 4 women part-timers at a table near me are having fun chatting and laughing noisily about their husbands and children. To a customer, I would look like one of them in my coral pink blouse. But, to be honest, those ladies scare me. I can't stand up to them and try not to get into any kind of exchange with them. There is one reason, and one reason only, that I work at Eden. It was the only job offer I received. I didn't put much thought into my application. It was just one out of many that I sent off at the end of junior college. I didn't think there was much I was capable of doing anyway, so anywhere that was willing to take me was fine with me. I'd received about 30 rejections and was totally fed up by the time the offer from Eden arrived, so I accepted it immediately. Besides, it ticked the most important box for me. It was in Tokyo. But it wasn't that I wanted to live there so much as I didn't want to go back to the country. Where I come from is a long, long way from Tokyo. A place with rice fields, and more rice fields in every direction as far as the eye can see. The nearest convenience store is a 15-minute drive, and even that is just one lonely shop all by itself on a main road. Magazines always go on sale a few days later than they do anywhere else. There are no cinemas or fashion stores. Nothing you could call a restaurant either. The closest thing to eat